welcome back. Today I'm going to discuss answer for self-practice 2.3, question number 10 from A to D. Okay, let's look at the question for A. Okay, how are we going to solve these combined operation algebraic expressions? Okay, before we do the combined operation, first thing we have to observe the algebraic expressions. Okay, so we have to see whether the given terms can be factorize or not, okay, before we do the combined operations. Okay, so look at the x squared plus x. Okay, did these algebraic expressions have common factor? Yes, right, which is the x is the common factor. And look at the denominator, x squared minus y squared. The x squared minus y squared, that is a common, that is different of square for the algebraic terms, right? So we can factorize using the x plus y, x minus y. Okay, how about the next one, xy minus y squared? This one also we have the common factor of y, which is y, right? Common factor. And the denominator x plus y, we do not have any common factor, so we cannot do the factorizations. Okay, so first step, we do the factorizations. So we can factorize it into x in bracket x plus 1. And this one, the bottom one, we can make it into x plus y, x minus y, right? So after we do the factorizations, so we can go to the next step, which is we can divide or we can simplify using the same or like terms, okay, or the same algebraic terms. So we can see the denominator and the numerator. We have the x minus y, right? The same. Okay, so we can slash or we can divide x minus y or x minus y, which is equal to 1. So any more that we can simplify? No more, right? Okay, so no more, we just multiply the numerator with the numerator and multiply the denominator with the denominator. Okay, so the answer, the last answer will be xy in bracket x plus 1, and the denominator, because we have the x plus y and x plus y, right? We multiply 2 times, so become x plus y squared. Is it all right? So let's go for the next questions, the B. Okay, B. Okay, first thing we also observe the algebraic expressions can be factorized. Yes, the 4p squared minus 1, we can factorize it out because this is also different of square, which is 4 is equal, 2 square is equal to 4, right? And 1 is also 1 square, right? So, and p squared minus 1 also is a common patterns of different of square term. And for the pq plus q, the common factor, which is a q, and here for p minus 2, the common factor, which is the 2, right? So we can simplify. Okay, so we can simplify by factorizations. We got it 2p plus 1, 2p minus 1. And the denominator, p plus 1, p minus 1. So always bear in your mind, when you see the difference of square, you can use this method to do the factorizations. To do the combined operations, it's very important that you master the skill of the factorizations. Okay, so this one also, after your factorizations, do the factorize, you take out the take out the q, the common factor. So after that, now we see the like terms for the denominator and the numerator. So we can see 2p minus 1, 2p minus 1 here, right? So we can cut. After that, any more? Yes, we have the p plus 1, right? So we cut. So after that, any more? Cannot, no more, right? Okay, so no more, then the last answer, as usual, we multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with the denominator. So this is the last answer. Okay. All right, we go to the question number C. Okay, so this is divisions, divide. Okay, so before we do divisions or before we divide, same thing, we do the factorizations. Look at this, we have the common factor, which is p. And this one also different of square, right? This one different of square also. And this one, we can see the common factor, which is r. Okay, so I do the first step, I do the factorization. Okay, so factorize. After factorize, then we can change the sign of divide into multiply. Okay, remember when we change from divide into multiply, the numerator and the denominator for the behind expression, this one, we have to do the reciprocal. Okay, the numerator become denominator and the denominator become the numerator, and the divide will be changed into multiply. Then after that, only we divide or we just slash lah. Okay, we simplify r plus 1, right? So we can cut and q minus r and q minus r, right? So we cut. Okay, so means actually cut this one up and down. Must be the numerator with the denominator. Cannot cut, let's say q plus r here. I have to cut r minus 1 here, right? And left and right cannot. Okay, must be top and bottom. Okay, so after that, any more that we can simplify? No more, right? So we multiply the numerator with the numerator, denominator with the denominator. Okay, so this is the last answer, right? So last questions D. Okay, so we do or follow the same steps as previous questions. We do the factorizations. So for this one, common factor, which is the t, right, for the numerator, and this one also different of square. This one different of square also, and this one we can factorize also. Okay, so after we factorize, we see this one. After you do the factorizations, you can try to expand to double check whether your factorizations is correct or not. Okay, if you expand, then get back the same expressions, which is your factorization is correct lah. Okay, after we do the factorizations, same thing, we change the divide into multiply. So then same thing, when we change from divide into multiply, the numerator become denominator and vice versa lah. Okay, so after we change, okay, then we can start to slash or divide or simplify the same terms, or we call it like terms. So s plus u here, we can cut or can slash. And after that, some more, yes, we still have the 2t plus 1 and 2t plus 1, right? So we slash also. So any more that we can simplify. This one, 2t plus 1 and 2t minus 1 can slash or not? Cannot, different. So we just multiply the numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator, right? Okay, so this is the last answer. Okay, so that's it for our discussions or explanations for the Self Practice 2.3, which is for the question number 10. I hope every one of you can check through your answers. Okay, if there is any mistake on your answers, please do corrections. Okay, see you all soon. Okay, bye-bye.